In this video, we'll talk about the HURU 65 degrees, 64 degrees. We will call it 65, 64 because it's easier. If you don't know HURU, this is the logo. This you saw are some coordinates because this bag was created in collab with a guy that went to the Antarctic. So everything is written here, 65 degrees, 64 degrees. As you can see, the color is really orange, a bright orange. You can really see it from afar. It's part of the Antarctic team. So is this bag any good? We will find out in this video. First, we'll look at the fit, then we'll do a quick tour of the bag and its features. After this, what fits inside. Then we'll talk about the pros and cons, moreover a little bit the specs, and finally, should you buy this orange or it comes also in black backpack. Let's go! Let's go for a quick tour of this backpack. So as you saw, it's a bright orange color. It also comes in black, don't worry. It's X-Pack X21, so a really nice fabric that we know on this channel. Let's check the outside. So aside from the color, what do you have? You can first see these buckles. They make a little bit of noise, but they feel very high quality. I think they are custom made. You have the logo here and they are aluminum and they are really a big part of this bag and I really like them. There is no other branding, so I think they are custom made for this brand and they feel really premium. You can adjust this. If you have more stuff, you can go a little bit up or down, and inside here you also find this thing to give it some weight, and I think this is the serial number of the bag. Maybe it's also aluminum. On the bottom here you have a little reflective thing. If it's not high visibility enough for you, you have something else here. The bottom is another material. It's not X-Pack. It's kind of rough. It feels okay. I don't exactly know what material it is. Then, so you have this flap here. We will check the pockets after. You have the X-Pack branding right here. You have some side pockets. We will talk about them later. On the back, you have the straps. They are quite thin, but the backpack is light and it's not made to put a lot of heavy stuff inside here, so they are okay, I think. You have also some high visibility things here. The buckles are aluminum. They are not branded, I think, so also custom made, and they are really good. The seatbelt material is okay. You have some strap keepers here in leather, which is good. Here you have a luggage pass-through made from X-Pack and it works pretty well. It's a vertical luggage pass-through. And here you have the handles that I was using and it's made of X-Pack. It's not padded, but since it's a lightweight bag, it's okay. That's pretty much it for the outside. A really nice little backpack. It's about 19 liters, so enough for small EDC. Now let's check the inside. So first of all, we will go to the main compartment. To open it, I will just put it here. To open it, you just undo the two buckles here, and then you need a little bit of force to open it because you will see. So you can just open it like this and you have access to the inside, or you can just push it even more and put a little bit more force, and then the bag will open like this and it will, the flap will stay here, which is a really great thing. I really like what they did here with this. The inside, as you can see, is black, so here you don't see a lot of stuff. If you get the black one on the outside, it will be orange on the inside, so maybe better for visibility. If you want to have a better access, you can undo this. You have this Wakeke zipper and it will open everything in a V shape, so you can just open it like this and you have access to everything inside here. So as you can see, still black. Inside you have two padded thing here, one here and another one maybe for the laptop, and you have some soft thing here. Yeah, it's very well padded, so no problem at all. Do you have a false bottom? Yes, you also have a false bottom about this much, I think, so that's good. Inside here you also have these things to compress it a little bit on the sides if you don't feel it, and then on the inside you have some pockets that looks a little bit like this, and when you open them it goes up to here. A little difficult to show show here on the camera, but they are here and they go up to here, okay? And you have the same on the other side, 2 internal zippered pockets. Here you have some stuff. And that's it for this part. On the top here, as I showed you in the intro, you have all this if you want to read, and then you have this zippered pocket that is better accessible if you put it like I just put it. Otherwise it's a little complex to use it, but it's like a little hidden zippered pocket to put some stuff, and you can access it like that. But of course, like I just said, if you just open it like this, then to access this pocket it's a little bit hard. As you can see, the zipper is here and it will just fall down. So this pocket is more useful when you do this, and so it's not really a quick access pocket, it's more to put hidden things here. If we put this back here, then on the top here you have another pocket on the good side this time, also YKK AquaGuard, and you can quickly access it like this, and you have all the flap to put some things inside, so it goes up to here like this, you see all this part, and it's pretty useful. It's a quick access like this, I really like it. Then on the sides, the side pockets, so you have them like this, they are a little on the diagonal thing, they go up to here. They can be used as an emergency bottle pocket, but they are not the best at doing so. And on the other side you have also the same, but you have a key leash here, aluminum, really good quality, to put your keys or your card or whatever you want, so very good. And you can of course access them without removing entirely the pack, and this is the kind of pocket I really like on the CPP 2 20 liter or the CPP 1. Last but not least, the hidden pocket here, where you can put some flat things, maybe your passport or things like that, and you have this on the 2 sides like this, ready for flat things. You have the padding behind, here is the pocket, the padding, and your back. So really a little nice hidden pocket here, and that's pretty much it. The last little thing is the fact that you can really tighten this, so this up. So if you have a lot of stuff, it goes like this, and if you want a little bit less stuff, you can tighten this thing a little bit, and then the flap will get a little down. It's not much, but it's a little thing and useful at times. Now let's see what fits inside. What fits inside, let's see an example of a load. It's just an example, you can really do whatever you want. It's kind of EDC, but not going to the office, it's more going to the beach or the swimming pool with some office things. Let's go. So on the top pocket here, some quick access stuff that you want to have. Here is of course a power bank, so it's a Anker 45 watt power bank here. Then I have a big flashlight, a Sofian ST2, a 3000 lumen. I have a video on it if you're still interested. That's it for the top here. Then if we go to the sides, quick access, so you can just swing your bag and access them. Here I didn't put them, but you put your keys to access them very quickly without removing fully your backpack, which is awesome. Then on the other side here, what did I put? Some quick access things, so a Maxpedition pouch with some little tools here. That's for the quick access on the outside. Another thing you can do here with these side pockets, it's maybe not the best in the world, but it works, is you can put a water bottle inside here. So here I put my 24 hours Walla, and it fits, it works, but maybe not the best bottle pocket in the world, but it works and it keeps it very well in place. Then going to the inside, so I didn't put anything here, but you can put your passport or stuff. Going to the inside, so you have to undo these 2 buckles, of course. Then you have this little flap, but you cannot put anything here. And then most of the time you can access them like this, but to open it like this, but most of the time I will just recommend that you do this, and then you have fully access to everything inside. First of all, a little joke here, but it's not really a joke. You can open this and you can access some stuff. So here I put my GBA, my Game Boy Advance SP inside here, but this pocket feels really premium. I really like to put some things I really love inside this pocket. I don't know why, but yeah. And it's not AquaGuard because it's in the inside. Then I compressed it a little bit, but you can undo this to really have fully access to your pack, and you can see what I put inside, but we can really open it like this also to have fully access to everything. So I didn't fill it to the brim. We have here MSI 15.6 inches gaming laptop, so it's a pretty big one, and as you can see it's tightly fitting inside here. That's the limit. I cannot put something, a bigger laptop inside here, and I have trouble removing it. So yeah, definitely a big laptop here. Cannot put bigger than this, 15.6. Then here on the second thing I put my Kindle. It's coming a little bit off here, Kindle Paperwhite. Then I put some headphones to chill out a little bit. I put a cap and I put 2 towels to go to the beach or something like this. So that's what I put inside, but you can still have space here. You have the 2 side pockets that I didn't use here to put some small stuff, and really it's a versatile backpack. You can really use it for whatever you want. You can use it for office or more for leisure, and everything works with it. So really a great do-it-all small little EDC backpack. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. 3 pros, 3 cons as always. Let's begin with the cons. So the first con is, I think the straps, they are okay because the bag is lightweight, but even like I don't feel like they're the best one in the game. They feel maybe a little cheap compared to the rest of the bag, but they do work and they are very well padded. So yeah, I think that's okay, but it's not the strongest point of this backpack. The second con, I think it's maybe more linked to the color here and the choice. So it's very high vis in the exterior. It's really a special color, not for everyone. But when you choose this special color and you feel special about it, it's a little bit harder to see what's inside because the interior is black compared to orange, maybe because orange would have been too much. If you get the black one on the outside, X-Pack X21, the interior is full orange, so maybe it's better for most people. Here it's really if you want the look before the usability of the bag. And it's more tied to the origins of this bag in Antarctica, where this color maybe is helpful to help you be visible in the snow. And the last little con, I think, is the lack of water bottle pocket. I mean, you can maybe try to fit one here, but it's not particularly designed to do this, so it's not the best, but it works a little bit. Talking about the pros, so the first one I think is the bag is very lightweight. It's about 900 grams, which is super light for a backpack like this. 19 liters is not that much, but I really like when a bag is lightweight and premium built. The second pro I think is the full opening, like kind of in the mystery range, or now it's more Yeti, the name I think. Opening, I really like it because you have really access to everything, and it counterparts a little bit the fact that it's black on the inside. And the last pro I think is the overall build quality, which is really good. Really thumbs up to this Ukrainian brand. Really good quality, especially those buckles. Like, I was not a big fan, I'm usually not a big fan of this, I'm more a big fan of zippers, but these buckles, when you use them, and even the matte finish here and the gold accent, I don't know, but they are awesome to use, and it's refreshing because I didn't see something like this on other packs. Yeah, really thumbs up for this. Super high quality feel, really like it. Let's talk a little bit about the specs. So first, the weight, they say it's 900 grams or about 1.98 pounds. Let's check it out. So I have my measurement tool here. And it's exactly what they say, 900 grams, which is about 2 pounds. Perfect. Now talking about the dimensions, they say 42 centimeters in height, which is 16.5 inches. Let's find out. 42 centimeters, and it's about right, I think. 42 is around here. Perfect. Then the width, they say 28 centimeters. 28 centimeters is maybe a little bit more. It depends if you count these things here, or maybe you just do something like this, and then of course it's more 28 centimeters, so about right. And then 28 centimeters is 11 inches. For the depth, they say 16 centimeters, and 16 centimeters is something like this, but yeah, it depends how you pack it. 16 centimeters is about 6.3 inches. For the rest of the specs, like I said, it's 19 liters. It's X-Pack X21 in this bright orange high visibility. Also have the black in X21. YKK AquaGuard zippers all around, and these aluminum buckles in-house. And that's about it for the spec part of this backpack. In the end, should you buy this backpack? Well, it depends what you want to use it for. First of all, for the color also. If you are like me and you like innovation, you like originality, this is just awesome. Not all the bags give you this opportunity to have a bag this visible, and I really like it for options like I don't know, to go to the river or to the beach, and and you want to let your stuff and go swimming, and you are alone, maybe no one, or you are two, but you want to swim, both of you, if you have a bag this visible, it's easy to be swimming and just giving a look, and you can easily see if your bag is still there or not, and quickly get out and stuff like this, if you know what I mean. For this, I really like this color, otherwise you can just pick black. And then at first I was not very convinced with these buckles and the thing, and it's not really my type of bag, but I was curious and I really like it. I really like the fact that it's like a bag. It will maybe not be my main EDC, but like a bag to take and go out on a little trip, or to put some towels or things to go to the beach, like a leisure pack, casual backpack. And I really like the color also because it makes people talk about what you are carrying here. I really like the build quality is awesome. I really like also the fact that it's Ukrainian, very good to support them, and they make some really good stuff. I know other brands from Ukraine and they're very good at what they're doing, so thumbs up for that. If you want something else, I don't exactly have another option like this. I mean, I have some other 19 to 20 liter packs, but they're very built differently. This is special. I really like it. Maybe re-ask you the question what you need this bag for. You can of course use it for EDC and to put a small laptop inside here. I can recommend it. I really like it. The link will be down below. If you watched until here, it's because you like the content, so don't forget to put a like and subscribe to my channel. And see you in the next one. Bye bye, ciao.